Welcome to Live with Greg, or Live with Greg, depending on semantics.
Alright, so what's the one topic that you really don't want to talk about with me, your dad?
It's a trap.
Don't answer. Whatever it is, I'm not talking about it on camera. That's for sure. You're the one meant to ask us questions, Gregory.
What do you think is a character trait of mine that I need to improve on?
Not getting so angry at yourself.
That's a good one.
I'd say so. How do you feel about
Self-love.
I need to
It's
improve
true.
my self-love.
that? I think so.
My
Yourself-
masturbation
yourself.
technique's not very good.
Nope.
Inappropriate.
Those are conversations for friends, not for family.
That's true.
Yeah.
Your self-appreciation. I
Self-appreciation.
think you do pretty good on self-love. But yourself, how do you feel about that?
I feel that's a good advice.
Cool.
Done.
Yeah, I think we're good. Are we all in the shot or should I move over?
What do you think, like you said, the vibe of this house for you, you entered is sad?
I really do think it's the lighting,
I think so.
honestly, because it's just in a dark place, and then the above lights are this weird yellow glow that just like aren't that great. I'm used to nice natural sunlight and beautiful little lamps all around.
That's funny because I'm used to the bright white
light.
LEDs with the whole white room. So then I come up here and I'm like,
oh,
ooh,
so
nice.
nice. That's fair. What was it at Berkeley? Was it the same like LED bright light like that?
Not exactly, but similar.
Yeah.
I also just didn't have shit on my walls,
Right.
so
Right.
any
Anything
light
will
is just
bounce off and be bright LED light. But I don't know, maybe no, because it really is only just like the living room and the like dining room that to me sometimes just feel like cold. It's also cold in this house, which doesn't help.
Yes. It's a cold house. Yeah.
You should
So-
go and live in my room.
No, thank you.
It's really nice and
No,
cool.
thank you. No, but I do like all the carpets in there.
Yeah. It's fire.
What do you think, Gregory?
Yeah, why do you think this house makes you sad?
It doesn't.
Then why do you think it makes Bodhi sad?
I don't know. That's why I asked her. Oh, so you're asking people's opinions instead of making shit up about them? That's weird.
It's
like
really
not
weird.
I don't know.
Do you have any trepidation about graduating from high school and kind of entering your adult life?
Very much so. Yeah. I mean, it's also like already kind of. No, it's true. Like a lot. Just that, like in this assignment we're doing in econ, where we're like our future planning basically, and like it's good because I'm like, okay, I'm actually learning interesting stuff, and I'm like, this is actually a good basic information to know. But it's also like, okay, I'm gonna like we're doing like, okay, when you get an actual job, like you should open this account so you can start investing and planning for your retirement, and I'm like, okay, this is actually like, yeah, good smart things to do, but at the same time I'm like, I am not thinking about like, I don't know when or if or when I'm gonna get a job where I have a 401k, an IRA, like, so it's a little far out there, but I don't know. I'm not planning on starting my adult life after high school. That's not my plan. I'm planning on starting my after high school life after high school.
Alright.
So.
I'm thinking adulthood's gonna start in like my 30s or 40s.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
That's when I'll move out.
Like, I mean,
get my own
yeah,
place.
right, yeah.
Late 30s, early 40s.
I think when I'm like, maybe when I'm 22, that's when my life will start. I could see that. But maybe I'll be in school still. Like, Joni, you're still in school. I would be down to be in school for a bit. Or not go to school at all, I don't know. When did your adult life start, do you think?
Still working on it.
Yeah.
I think there was a definite, like when Robin was born, there was a real shift. In
How old were you?
but I wanted to be a father. I knew that
Yeah.
before, like
Yeah.
even Liz was pregnant.
Yeah.
Like even before we were together, I knew I wanted to be a dad.
That's the thing too. I'm like, I mean, like I said before, like I would be fine just getting married, having a house, getting a little job, having a kid, and like that's about it. Oh, but then I hear these people at the studio who like started their own business, and someone was like asking like, oh, how many people like are in your business? And she's like, oh, like 10,000. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
So, I don't know.
But even then, honestly, I feel like if you ever have a kid, that's probably when
Right.
really you're like, okay, now I'm an adult. Once you have to really,
Yeah.
someone else is you.
Because then there's someone that you're in charge of that's younger than you.
Because I could see myself even like, what if I start a company? Like
It's just for
I could
fun.
still be fucking
Yeah,
around. Like,
yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's true.
I feel like kids is probably. If you have kids, that's definitely gonna jumpstart adulthood. That's gonna be like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
now I'm an
yeah.
adult. There's no question. There's
Yeah.
no, like, yeah. Seems legit.
For me, I think there's this ongoing youthfulness. Like I don't think I'll ever grow
yeah.
up.
Let me know that.
Peter Pan style.
But no, I mean, I don't know. When was the first time where you had an actual job with a steady income and rent that you had to pay and bills you had to take care of?
When I moved to Marin, I had a steady job. But I was a total partier. Like, it was total madness
So
still.
I was like, not, yeah.
I mean, yeah, and I think when I was homeless for about a month, that was kind of a wake-up call. Like, oh, like really jacked myself.
Shit can happen.
Yeah, exactly.
This can go bad.
Oh, it's kind of like the grasshopper and the ant scenario. Like suddenly I'm out in the freezing cold going, oh, whoops. Maybe like party all the time wasn't a great
Grasshopper
idea.
Scenario? What's that?
Yeah.
The grasshopper and the ant?
Yeah, you know the
The
story
ants
of
do
the
a lot of work,
grasshopper.
and the grasshopper just chills.
It's
and
like
the ants
just
have food in the
like
winter, and
just
the grasshopper's
partying
like,
and
fuck, I
playing
don't have any
music,
food.
and he's all like, why are you working so hard? And the ant's like, oh, you know, okay, whatever, you do your thing.
But then, the ants end up giving him food in the end, so who gives a shit anyway?
Yeah, because he played music for him, like they hired him.
Well, and you
I can play the
music
piano.
and- yeah.
France.
Sure.
In small portions.
But hey, play for enough ants, that's
Get
enough
some-
portions. There you go. See?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the great Buddhist monks can live off of 1 grain of rice a year.
They can eat nothing ever.
So, perfect.
And an ant hill will form around them and they won't even notice.
Easy. There we
It's
go.
true.
Sounds like a life. Sounds like a
I
good
saw it on
life.
TikTok.
I read it in a story one time when I was little.
Oh, really? Is that right next to Jack and the Beanstalk?
Yeah,
Yeah, that real.
it
Tone.
is.
That sounds like a good job. Climb a beanstalk, grab
Yeah,
some
it
gold.
Yeah,
Befriend a giant lady.
yeah.
There are giants in the sky.
Alright, cut. Let's start over.
We do the rest of the podcast. Senior edition. Live with Greg, the musical.
What's that? Who's the guy from Santa Cruz that has ladder to the sky? And you fly like ladder. You know what's? You and I were talking about him for a minute there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So is crypto like part of your? Like it's kind of foreign to people my age. You know, like they're kind of like, what?
It's kind
I
of
don't know
foreign to us, but
anything.
that's because we just don't care.
Yeah, I know people who do care.
Really?
Yeah. I know people who care a little bit, and then I know people who care a lot of it. I don't
Interesting.
like
Yeah,
the
okay.
ones that I know that care a lot of it. So.
Like you don't think like, oh, maybe like I'll buy some crypto as part of my 401k
Well,
plan.
in this Mr. Chamberlain class, I do, because I think maybe I'll just be an awful person and feel bad about myself, but be really rich.
Yeah,
But then you already have to have
Goals.
money to do that, kind
and
of.
also, who cares about crypto? Like, bro, I'll just invest in the Fortune 500 companies and then we're good. Like, you know what I mean? Like
One of my friends
I
is
don't know.
getting-
I'm not gonna do the daily investing thing.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'll just invest in like
These are terms that I should know.
top 500 companies.
M.
You're pretty much
M-
guaranteed to get
MR.
interest.
NASDAQ?
Yeah.
There we go.
What's the?
Easy money.
I need to do my work.
Uh-oh.
Those finance
Should've
bros are
done
gonna
these
hate
terms.
us right now.
Yeah. No, one of my friends has a copper.
Oh, invested in copper.
Getting real interested in gold next.
Really? Invested in gold. Alright.
A man of the elements.
Yeah. Bury it somewhere. Come back. You're rich.
Or you're very sad because you didn't bury it deep enough.
No. It's a good plan.
Oh, I swear, under your house, I buried it years ago.
No, just let me just like get this one. Like, let me just dig it up. No, I'll repair it. I'll go
Oh no,
ahead.
it's
I'll fix
right
it.
there in the basement. There's
I'll fix
literally
it, I'll
not
fix
even
it.
any floors over it. It's gonna be easy.
It's easy. No biggie. No biggie.
Okay.
No, I'm not trespassing. I'm not trespassing.
No, I put this
I
here.
put it here.
Yeah,
I like this. Good plan.
I'm
Good
gonna
plan.
invest in nuclear weapons.
One of the people at the studio, though, I guess one of her businesses was like some cannabis thing. And I was thinking, I'm like, what if I asked her what her business is and then I like invested her business? Because it's probably not that big right now, but maybe it, you know.
Well, business has to be public for you to invest.
Wah, wah, wah.
Details.
Or you can just talk to her and be like, let me.
Yeah, you
Give
can
me
be
some of that.
you can be a
Angel
private investor. Yeah,
With my like $500.
like Liz kind of invested in Gualala.
Gualala?
Yeah.
Making big bucks.
I don't know about that. But she's got a place to
But
live.
there is, and money for, that's what she started, because Katie was still like paying her
Forgot
more.
about that.
So she said, okay, well, I don't want to take this money. So now there's like a little like fund for like a project, a Gualala project
Oh,
to do.
nice.
That's cool.
You're,
That's what your idea is for a
that's
project?
probably what it would be if it were to be anything. And then Robin's idea is that she goes and moves up there.
That's what I loved with Vincent. Cut that from the cameras. My bad.
And she just has a kid there, and then we all live up there, and then we're happy. And life is good. And we do art, and we garden, and we sing with the birds. So, you know,
Sounds like it could be good.
I agree.
There's potential.
There's
Potential.
an idea there. Party happening. Give us more questions, Gregory. I like this.
Okay.
Make this a juicy podcast.
Yeah.
I want people to be enthralled. I want to be the star.
How do you think I've done as the jilted lover whose heart was broken and went off into the cold, dark world to fend for myself?
Subpar.
Sounds like you've just told us how you feel like you've done.
Yeah.
Next question.
So, are you comfortable, like, us talking about sexual preferences and choices like that? That's the juice. Sex sells, buddy.
Sex shells. That's true.
I know, right? So you primarily, like, when you look at your future with a married person, that person's a woman?
We've already had this conversation.
I know, right? We're doing it for the
Do that on
public.
camera.
Oh, that person's a non-binary.
I
Well,
see
then I'd
myself
ask your brother.
in space. Of love. No, probably.
Yeah.
No, I was saying this. I was saying, like, how you are, Jonah, where, like, whoever comes along will come along, and I doubt it's gonna be a guy. But if something changes, I'm not gonna stop it.
That's exactly where I am.
So, we're on the same page.
That is so funny. It worked out. Jack, a single little there works for both of you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's funny. Do you think that there is a one? Like, do you think there's a soulmate that's the one and only?
I think you can love many people in many different ways, and I really would love if there was someone who I spent the rest of my life with at a certain age, and we never stopped being together until we died. Who isn't family?
Do you think there's multiple soulmates then?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Like, but also, like, yeah. But also, I mean, family.
Depends on how you define.
Martin is probably
That's
in
fine.
me like is a form of a soulmate. I mean, as long as something happens that doesn't, you know, for me at least, all my family are a form of soulmates because I don't have any family that I feel like I have cut souls with.
Yeah.
Cut souls
You know.
with? What's that mean?
I don't know if something happened to someone and they really felt like their souls have been cut, like we're not no more anymore. Like the relationship went so kaputs.
Like, I want nothing to do with it.
Like, and like there is nothing to do with you. Like there's nothing. We're done.
there.
But I don't have any family that I feel like that. I mean, all of my close friends. But then so is Marlon. He's a soulmate. No? I don't know, that's how I view it.
Yeah.
But I guess also that's not like a soul match, maybe. It's a soul match.
Yeah. That's.
Is a good term. I like that. We're soul matches.
Soul matches.
So.
That is a good term.
Oh, there was something else.
Do you guys kind of expect that there will be times where it's challenging to stay with?
No!
No.
Relationships are always perfect, and if it's not perfect, then it's not right.
No. Exactly.
No, of course, Gregory. I don't think I've ever been in any relationship with anyone, ever. Maybe other than, like, a stranger that I just, like, said something and I was like, damn, that was a really good interaction. And I feel very confident with everything that I said and the way I responded and acted. But that rarely happens. So...
So have you had instances recently with me where you're like, oh, that was a mistake. I feel uncomfortable with what just happened?
Not really. I feel like I've been hanging out with family a lot more recently, which is I like.
That was the
such a
mistake.
good.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait.
I want to go back on that. No, but I feel like. Yeah, no, I feel like I've been like now that I don't know, now that Jonah's back and I'm around and I'm kind of done with stuff. I feel like and knowing that I'm going to be gone for a lot of the summer too. I feel like it's been nice to see family more. See Robin a bunch too, you know. Make plans with people. I try.
And now that you got the card too.
Yeah. That's actually so true. Yeah, that's actually so true. I just like actually do things and go places and see people way more.
Really?
Not really.
No, that's actually so true.
You said that, like, I don't know
okay,
which
I've
one
come
of
over
those is
here.
true.
I've come over here
More
more,
often.
you know?
Yeah.
And I've like gone and done things more. But also I haven't really seen people more.
Yeah.
So,
Which that makes sense, but I mean.
Well, you were kind of seeing your friends a lot anyway, so
yeah.
you're still seeing
yeah.
them a lot.
Yeah. No, exactly.
So, do you think that drama and acting will be a part of your life?
I was thinking about that the other day. The play made me think of that. I don't think so, because I think the amount of time that it takes up is time that I have things that I'd rather be spending doing. But also, like, I don't think so. Not in the near future. But I
What
definitely
about-
love plays, and I love to see them, and I love to be a part of them.
What about
So-
math? Do you think that'll always be something you continue to explore and learn more about?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'd love to. At least, especially, I definitely plan on next year. And I think forever. Because I love it.
You should talk to a counselor at Com and see if they have any recommendations for like cool math classes.
Yeah.
Or if you just take a math class, talk to the professor.
Yeah.
If you want,
Yeah.
because if you tell them like, oh, I'm interested in geometry, like interested in this, then they'll
That's the
like,
thing,
be
too, I
like,
don't
oh
know
yeah,
them.
like this stuff
Interesting.
is hella cool and
Yeah.
like crazy that you can actually do with it, and you might be like, oh, that is kind of
Okay.
cool and crazy.
Okay. I need to, like, figure out what math... Because I'm, like, say that I'm interested in calculus. But that's because the most recent, most interesting class I've taken has been calculus. That's, like, the highest... I took calc and pre-calc, so that's, like, the highest level of math. And what I really enjoy is, like, high-level math. So I think I probably maybe also like geometry. But I like physics.
What if you'd
so
be
whatever
one of
math
those
that
people who
is.
takes statistics and you love it,
I might take statistics next year, but that's
Counting
only
is
because it was supposedly a really... Julian said it was like a really easy class.
Well,
Which I
Julian
like.
sounds like someone who's into math then.
No.
I've heard
No.
statistics is the
It just
class
has-
that breaks people or
the teacher
makes
at-
It
people.
depends on
At
the
Com.
it depends on the stats class though.
Yeah, the teacher at Com apparently that he had, at least, it was basically just
Well, you're being a dink.
teaching you how to use,
Formulas.
what's it called?
Chi-squared.
Not Sheets, the other one, the actual one that everyone
Abacus.
uses.
Excel.
Like, yeah,
Oh my god.
it was just teaching you how to use Excel.
Excel.
See, I
That
took
was
this.
And doing macros, like the formulas where...
No.
I mean, it was teaching you statistics, but like
I
business, useful, actual what
Talk-
you use, not like theoretical math.
have you signed up for classes yet?
Yeah.
Talk to a counselor before you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they'll tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't.
Yeah. Because I was talking to a
'Cause-
counselor at TAM, but she was just kind of like giving me basic, like, well, if you want to, keep your, because I was saying I want to keep my options open,
Yeah.
and that I want to take a math class next year, and she was just kind of asking, like, okay, what do you want to take? And I'm like,
And I mean, you can take whatever, but I would definitely recommend talking to a counselor
yeah.
because they'll give you all your options.
Okay. Because, yeah, I just want to take an interesting
Yeah.
math class, but I don't know what I like. But I really have liked calculus.
And if you go to the math lab, the people there, like, there are
They know.
professors there too, and you can talk to the professors
Okay.
and be like, so what do you
What do you like?
about math, and how did you figure that out? How did you figure out what
Yeah.
you liked?
Okay. I don't know.
Cool
But yeah.
stuff.
It's also kind of like there's this feeling of like, because I like math and not many people think that they like math, I'm like, maybe I really should another reason to keep on doing it is because like if I like this stuff, there's a lot of, I guess need for people who like this stuff.
Well, you certainly would have a lot of options to branch out into, even if math turned out to be not like math specific was a career course, but engineering, even music in a way.
Really anything, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, also like seeing that, I think I was talking to you about it, it's called the Bridges Conference, and it's like every year it's
Oh, right,
the
yeah.
like big conference of like math and art, and it's like they have a bunch of different stuff, but I was seeing like looking into that, and I'm like, that just makes me like, that's so sick. I would love to do some crazy stuff like that. Like that would be incredible. Like big, I mean, even since, we always watched, what was her name? The YouTuber who did the hexaflexagons and all that stuff. And just like, fun, like math doodle stuff, like things like that. Like, you know, I mean, maybe that's the Waldorf lifestyle. Symmetry, you know, like all stuff like that. Fractals, yeah. Like, you know, just crazy. I mean, that's also like kind of, I guess, architecture is a form of that. All sorts of stuff.
Well, you think architecture could be something you consider? Like, is that
I like it. I think it's really interesting. I mean, it kind of also goes along with, I really liked set design. That was fun. But I don't think I haven't considered it, really. Other than I see some funky, cool houses, and I'm like, that's cool. I don't
But
know.
you can just do that on your own.
Build a house.
Just
Look
build
at
your own
funky-
house.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I would love to do that. Just build my house. That'd be really fun.
Just work with
That reminds me, one of the people I do work for, that guy, David, who has the stained glass windows in his home. He and his wife built it here, and it's in Tam Junction, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I still do want to go there.
I want you.
That sounds
Yeah,
incredible.
I should give him a call. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want a cool house. Cool
Yeah,
house.
same here.
Cool things. This is a cool house. Even if it makes me feel sad sometimes, it is cool.
It
It's
is
really
cool. I love the character
It's
of it.
fun. Like, it's a good, funky house. Oh, Marlon's got a lot of
I
bumps
can't-
now.
Yeah, he does.
Should you get that checked? It was 1 before, and now it's 3.
Yeah, that vet said it's pretty normal.
Okay.
Just old man growths.
Okay.
I can't picture myself moving out of here.
Yeah. Maybe you'll buy it out after.
That'd be rad.
That would be actually really sick.
Of
I
candy.
actually could see that, honestly.
One of my fantasies is
Oh, but I
that
can't
I
live
buy
in
the
a
house.
Yeah, no, but it wouldn't be the same without candy.
Yeah.
I would come up and I'd be like, who's that?
You'd buy the house and
Talk
still
to
live in the
him.
downstairs. Okay.
You'd be that guy.
It's all just empty. Still in the
No, it's all
cold
exactly the
breeze.
same.
Oh.
It's all exactly
No, what if it's
the
like
same.
Psycho and there's a dead body there?
Oh.
There's candy.
Oh.
And I go in and I go, so Candy, tell me about your past. Oh my gosh, you've told me this one before, but tell me again. So, yeah.
Did you guys see that movie Psycho?
Oh, I thought you were just saying it would be
No, because that's.
Psycho.
I doubt you'll ever see it. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers!
Because you think that his mother is killing these women, and it turns out to be him, and you find out because the camera pans around, and in the rocking chair where you think his mother is, it's just a skeleton, like the person who's been dead for.
That's good. That's good.
That is
I like
good.
that. Ugh. There's some good, fun little horror.
Did you ever see Sixth Sense? Well, that was good.
Yeah.
The famous line, "I see dead people."
Oh, that's what
You
that
ever had
was.
an experience of a dead, like experiencing like a ghost or a dead person or some supernatural thing?
The only thing that like really felt real to me was that dream I had where I was like, what's it called when you
Lucid?
lucid, but it's when you see like sleep paralysis type thing. It was like that type thing. where I
Oh,
was-
with that thing in your
Yeah.
room,
Yeah, yeah.
and you
yeah.
couldn't move. You were like,
That
"Fro-
was
that's freaky."
That was a good one though. I love that story now. But that was spooky. But I don't know.
What about you?
When I was a little kid in Nevada City, saw a floating blue orb outside the window.
Oh, I do remember you saying that. Yeah, yeah.
I think that was the only one, and I was kind of like,
Okay, blue orb.
alright.
Whatever.
I mean, in the moment, I was like, what the hell, what the fuck? But I was like, is that a headlight? And I was like, no, it's not moving, and it was like right outside the window.
Yeah.
And I turned and looked, and I was like, turn back. It was there.
That's actually sick. It's really
I
fun.
thought it came into the room. No, it just stayed outside the window.
And it disappeared.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What you
I don't know that I trust it. Because I have a lot of memories. You can never trust a memory.
kind of like, yeah, true.
Oh, that reminds me of the play last night. Remember the memories?
Oh my God, yeah.
That was
Peaches,
the first, the older
nectarines.
couple. Yeah.
Well, was it fuzzy? Well, it wasn't, but sometimes I get confused between fuzzy peaches and non-fuzzy peaches.
Yeah.
Well, non-fuzzy peaches are nectarines. Well, was it a peach or was it
Do you remember? I remember. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
nice. Like this older couple,
Yeah.
their whole relationship is just memories. Like,
What were you doing? What are you doing right now? I'm remembering. What are you remembering?
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
What are you doing right now? Oh, I'm remembering when we were talking about our memory.
Remember when
Oh,
we went to the
that's
Cayman
nice.
Islands? Yeah, that was nice.
It's a good old person thing. Just have all these memories.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like his bumps.
Do you remember
Kind of weird. Yeah,
Papa
some-
Tom and Joan, Nana Joan? Like, do you remember them
I don't
when
remember Joan
she
at
was
all.
alive? No. Do you?
I remember her dead.
I see dead
What do you
people
I remember when she was dead and we were all gathered together.
at the bed in the
Yeah.
bedroom.
Damn. Huh. Do you remember? Were you there when Tom died?
I think so.
Do you remember him dying?
No.
Because that's so weird too. Like I guess it's like a thing
But
our
I
brain
remember,
does.
no, yeah, I do. I remember hearing he was dead.
Do you remember when, Katie Butler came and played the cello, and he was like, got his.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was sick.
Oh my god, I forgot
That was
about
really
that.
sweet.
That was sweet.
That was really...
I
It
hope someone
really
does that to me
felt
when I
like
die.
he heard it, and like the energy in the room. It just felt.
You think
Well, you are just horrible for
he's gonna start
podcasting.
barking, and then it's gonna be awful.
And then,
And then,
bullet to the brain.
were you there? You weren't there when Tom died. Were you?
If I wasn't, it was very shortly after I was there.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I just always find it so weird that like I really don't remember him dying.
Mhm.
Like it's like I feel like my brain like blocked that out or something. It's just funny to me. I don't know. Never trust a memory.
Do you remember how you reacted when you heard that he died?
Well, I was there.
So you don't.
You were there when he actually passed away.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you don't remember how you reacted when he died?
I went to Girl Scout camp sleepover.
So you do remember.
Right, that like he passed away, and then you went off to.
It was that night, and I went.
Wow.
So he died, and then I was like not sure if I was gonna go or not. Then I was like, no, I'll go. So I went, and it was sleepover. Don't remember that either, but we were camping.
Cause that's like what I
Yeah.
remember. Cause that's like what I remember. Like I don't
Yeah.
remember him actually
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
dying, but I don't think we were like
I was there for
hanging
sure.
like with him, by him, like when he
I was
passing.
there. Cause I
I
was.
don't think I was with him,
seeing-
by him when he was passing. I think I was in the house,
No?
but then
Oh no
Mom
no
was just like, oh.
no! Cause
Tom
I was
passed
at.
away.
I was at. Me and Mom were at Taryn's like tennis match, and then she got a text or call from Ellen, and then that he was like dying.
God,
I know, I love her. And then, so we went back, and then he died. And then I went,
I guess maybe I was there then. Then I don't remember.
so.
Interesting.
Well, I have better memory than you then, so, you know.
Apparently so.
Marlon didn't bark that much, at least.
Because it's candy. You ever think about where you want to be when you pass away, or how you want to pass away?
Nice, in a good place that I like.
What would that look like?
wherever I am at the time that's restful, and in that point of my life I enjoy, and I'm very comfortable, and I know that I'm gonna die.
And you're
people
live streaming to
around me-
Twitch.
and I make millions. And I think I kind of think a way less about my death than I used to. I think I used to think a lot more about, like, when I die, I want to die here and there and this and that. Like, it kind of used to be a topic of discussion, I guess, but now it's not really anymore. So I really haven't thought about it in a while. I don't know.
Social media, regular part of your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, like pretty much every day you check Instagram or...
Yeah.
What's
kind
your...
of. Not really.
Well, then how is it a regular part of your daily life?
Well, okay, maybe not my daily life. But yeah, no, yeah, it is. Yeah. More than I'd like it to be. I go on my phone more than I'd like to.
Well, do you want to stop it?
Obviously.
All right, so let's do an
Obviously.
accountability right now. Like, let's...
Okay. After I get all my stuff done this week.
Yeah, maybe we gotta wait till you graduate. That'll be good, because then I'll be done with the film. So then...
Put a phone timer on
I do
it.
that. And then I go 15 minutes. And then I go till the rest of the day. And then if it's 12:30, I go till the rest of this day.
What are you mostly doing on your phone?
Reels.
Reels?
Instagram Reels.
That's it? Yeah.
I look
They're
at people's things.
so
Or like
easy.
Pinterest. But I find Pinterest to be
Pinterest.
more productive, honestly. It's not. But I like to pretend that it is.
I'm getting my fit inspo.
I'm getting my... No.
I'm
It's
doing
cute
this so
things.
I know how I want to
cute and
decorate
like-
my house when I'm
It's
married
true.
with my children and...
It's inspiration. It's not mindless. It's
Well,
mind.
my boards are all perfectly
true. They're
created
so
to
cute. Go look at
inspire
them.
me.
Okay.
Follow me at BodieDW at...
It's true.
Is that
No,
your...
it's
Do you
for
have a
personal.
Pinterest account?
Pinterest.
Interesting.
Pinterest. But I just use it. I just think it's cute. But I don't know. No, I mean, it's especially for summer. And now that I'm, like, kind of done with school, as in I have been thinking, like, okay, treat now as if it's summer, and that means I want to be doing things. So start doing things. If I'm not going to be doing my schoolwork,
Wake up at 10 a.m. and brush your teeth and take a shower first thing in the morning.
10 a.m.
Every day.
8, 6. I was thinking about that. The
Jesus.
sun rises at 6.
Well,
Say it again, Marlon. I don't think that's gonna do it. Bite him, Marlon. Bite his
so
ass.
what's something that happened this week that you're grateful for?
Nothing. I mean, sorry. Yeah. What's something grateful that happened this week for?
I like that Jonah's just kind of like an extra on this episode. Because I am the star. What's something that happened this week?
That you're grateful for?
I'm trying to think back to like what this week was and when did this week start.
You can scoop in.
Oh, I got a bunch of like, I've kind of been more inspired in ceramics, which has been fun. But also, there's the annoying side to it of now there's not much time left in school, so I don't have much time to do ceramics in the first place.
Are you going to keep your job at the pottery?
No.
What's it called? The pottery?
No Valley Pottery Studio.
Yeah, pottery studio. Yeah. You're not. Is it
No.
because you're traveling so much this summer? It just really doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to.
Like I told them, I'd love to work when I'm around, but I'm just not going to be around that much this summer. And the next year, I'm not really sure if I want to keep working there.
When's your last day?
Well, I'm going to give them the dates that I'm gone and tell them that I can, like, I leave the 19th is when I first leave.
June?
June 19th.
Wow.
So tell them that, like, that's probably my
Mexico.
last day. Mexico!
Oh, that's
But
when all of you
then I have,
guys-
like, 6 days, you know, between that and leaving for, you know, Europe. But I probably don't really want to work then. But I'll say, like, if you guys really need help, I'll be around. And then and then I'm, you know, back from Europe. And then there's another 6 days. And then I'm gone for 2 days. And then I'm back. But then that's kind of that, so... Really, it's the 19th, which is also Taya's last day. So. And then other person's leaving, and then another person's leaving. And
Wow.
This is sad.
Maybe I should apply for a job there.
I don't think you want it. Maybe you do want to do that.
Why would I not want to do it?
Because, I don't know if it's worth your time. But maybe you'd get really into ceramics. I think everyone should do
I
ceramics.
am really into ceramics. That was one of my favorite things, like, growing up.
Yeah.
All the creative things. One of my favorite things growing up was when my mom got into weaving, and she had looms, and she had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like she had about 5 looms of different
That's crazy.
styles. Yeah. She was, you know, if it wasn't for the money thing, she would have been a total beast. The money thing kind of,
Margie?
yeah,
In my mind, she was.
a total
Totally.
beast.
Sometimes a little, like, I just remember when she gave us when she was moving to Nicaragua, and she gave us, like, this bowl of, like, rocks, and it was a gift. And they were, like, cool rocks. And we were just like, I don't want this. She was that much of a beast.
Here's some rocks.
Like, you know. And I'm moving to a different country.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
I know, that's when I knew her, though. I knew her for that time, when she was in a different country doing shit.
Do you remember that little wooden train she had that was all those different colors, really bright different colors?
I remember her hot tub.
I do remember.
It
No,
was so much fun.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And she had all these little fun trinkets.
I remember her telling me that I could ride on a pillow instead of a booster seat, and I said, no, I can't. That's illegal. I could die or go to jail.
So what'd you guys do?
You did die
I think I didn't
and
just
go to jail.
sit on the pillow.
And like, and you
You
now
acquiesced.
dead and
Yeah.
in jail.
But I was scared. I didn't want to do it. Strange woman telling me I can sit on a pillow. No, I can't.
There are people.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think that was one of her strengths, and it was also very difficult, was her bullheadedness.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good... Yeah, that's kind of how people who are like that...
She should be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
will invest in it. Yeah, you know, I didn't get my $100 to invest in when I turned 18.
I told her
Just saying.
invest in marijuana, and she was like, "Let's look into some stuff."
You would have made a lot
And I
of
was
money,
like,
maybe.
"What the hell, just do it?" And she was like, "Well, let's talk about it." And we never talked about it.
Really? See, that's what I mean. That was.
Well, that sounds like...
She had a very difficult
that's true.
time doing things other people's way.
But I also never hit her up, so it was alright. I was like, "Okay, it's all good. It's nothing to it. Nothing to it." And look at me now, I don't invest in anything, so
Yeah, where's
I'm
your...
perfect.
Weenie.
I invest in the
Jonah?
bank. of
Where's
America.
your... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jonah. What bank do you use, Gregory?
Money doesn't exist.
Bank of America and.
BMO.
Yeah, because of the commercials.
Wait, really?
Valley Forge, I think, is the other one.
It's It's wild.
But mostly Valley Forge is because Leo opened that account to do with our mom's stuff. It's really Bank of America.
It's a reverse yawn. Don't question it.
More questions, please. Interesting. For the camera.
Yeah.
For the camera.
I think I ruined it because I've been so tired.
Yeah. We need to give can you put a warning in the start of this episode that we're all really sleepy actually?
Well, I know, we really are.
It's like getting darker and I'm like,
I know, right?
Joe's doing a real yawn instead
Maybe
of a
we're
reverse
done.
yawn. One last interesting theme, please.
There we go.
Okay.
Can I do a reverse one? What time is it? If it's 7.
Ooh, yeah.
See, the thing is like I would ask a topic that's probably not appropriate for a father to ask his kids.
Say it, but don't ask it, and then we'll move on and you'll ask something different.
Say it?
Yeah, but don't ask it, and then we'll move on and you'll ask
I
something
don't
different.
know. What do you mean say it but don't ask
Say
it?
say the topic, but don't ask it, and then we'll move on, and then you'll ask something different.
Drugs.
Personal sensual stimulation.
Now we move on, and you ask a different question,
What's a question?
or pose a topic.
Do you believe in falling in
Do you
love?
believe in life after love?
Mm-mm. It doesn't exist.
I've talked to people about this. Yeah.
Are you scared of it?
No?
It's because you haven't fallen in love yet, have you?
Have you fallen in love?
No.
Do you believe in it?
No.
Well, just like I say, I
No,
believe
those
in
both lies.
soulmates.
Have you fallen in love, Bowie?
Yeah.
With who?
Secret. No, I think that it's the same thing of soulmates.
I
and
remember when
stuff.
you had that crush on that person, and then it kind of went away, and you were like, "I'm so glad I did not speak that one out. Like I just kept it a secret."
Secrets. I think that love and relationships and soulmates and all that jazz is the same thing of it's different for everyone, it's different with everything, and any relationship you have with anyone, sometimes it feels like, oh my god, I'm obsessed and I want to be with this person all the time and I love this person so much. And I feel like if that's, I think there is it depends on the person. And for me, I feel like there are points where I'm like, okay, I'll consider this being in love.
And all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
I have a good topic I want to talk about.
Okay.
Do you think I've done a good job of helping you both be aware of your white privilege in our society and to be an ally for BIPOC people?
No.
Yes. I think that you've been a good example, just especially in the way that you live, of being strong and being confrontational with yourself and bringing that to other people. And I think that in my life, I have a lot of different sources that help with being aware of white privilege and of the way that you exist in this world and the way that all the everything, how that has historic, the historical significance, the present day significance to yourself and the way that you live and you think about the world and how that affects other people and how other people just exist in the world and how that affects you. And I think you're a good example. You've been a good example of, being confrontational with yourself.
What does that mean, being confrontational with yourself?
Bringing up problems when they arise and bringing up problems with other people and asking people questions about those problems and how they, not shying away from that. So I think that you've been a good example of that in all aspects.
Yeah.
And I think it's really sick that you're very involved in a bunch of different projects and help a bunch of different people with important issues that you care about.
Yeah.
That matter to you. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing. It's just like keeping an open mind, knowing that there's not one truth, and like what I told you this morning when you were talking with that guy, and like you just politely but also firmly say, hey, there's some real shit going on here. Is this going to be a problem for you? And then you trust what they say, but you don't like sugarcoat it, but you still say it in a polite way. Like you didn't just go in, you were firm but very kind. And so I feel like that, like what Bodhi said, and then just keeping an open mind. So yeah, which I feel like, yeah, that's probably one of the most important things.
Do either of you have a desire to be known as a large influence or healer, or, you know, like have a kind of like a stardom, you know, like well-known person in what you do? Like a like Sojourner Truth. You know who Sojourner Truth is? She was a slave, and she's one of her famous speeches is "Aren't I a woman?" That's what. But I just learned today that she learned her son had been sold to slavery from New York, and she was free at the time, and she sued the person who sold him and got her son back. And this is in the 1800s, and for a black woman to sue a white man and win. Like, what a beast, man. What an absolute...
No, it is true. Hearing people, especially like historically, but also, I mean, I think it has more impact when you hear it historically, because it's like, not only was this person famous at the time, but they are still now, who's had a huge impact on the world. Like,
right.
One person, like truly one person.
In a positive way.
Yeah.
That's what,
oh my
because
God.
Hitler had a huge impact on the world. Idi Amin had a huge impact on the world.
That's where I feel like those are two different things to me.
Like, yeah.
Like having a desire to be recognized by a lot of people and be like famous, sort of. Like famous, which is a different desire than having a desire to help a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because I definitely have a desire to help a lot of people.
But I don't need to be known for it.
But yeah, I don't need to be known for it or recognized for it.
I'd love
but
to make a difference.
But I also have a desire.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Like,
But I also have a desire to be famous and recognized by a lot of people.
True.
But I also have a fear of it. And so that's why I think they're two different things.
You know what I heard someone say, like, in being famous, the humility disappears when you think that you are the truth.
Oh, for sure. Oh my God, I could not see anyone being humble and thinking that they are the truth. Like, yeah.
That just sounds like the definition of narcissism.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, it's true. Yeah. That's what I mean. I know this is going way off, but like something I really hold of high value and importance is, I mean, like you were saying before too, of like recognizing that my truth is my, and I feel like I've really like been able to put this into words recently, which is very helpful. And like, my truth is my whole and complete truth, but that may not be other people's truth, and their truth is their whole and complete truth. And like, letting
So
that be.
Yeah. So then the key is to always make sure that your truth includes the unknown, or includes
Yeah. the
absence of
But also,
things.
there are people whose truth doesn't include that, and you have to include their truth to your
And then
truth that doesn't include your truth.
And then that's where I feel like you can just do the all-encompassing unknown,
Yeah,
and then you're taken care of. Because otherwise, it's too much.
true.
Too many truths.
And you don't have to hang out shoulder to shoulder with someone who's a detriment to your reality.
True. Put that in my truth.
At Tam High, with like at the beginning of the school year, there was that racist video that created a lot of chaos, and now we're here at the end of the school, and another racist video kind of erupted, or photo. I'm not sure which it was. Anyway, do you feel like the high school addressed racism and actively, consistently through the school year worked to heal racist thought in our community?
I think they tried. I think they tried a lot. They really tried. And the impact of it, I think from what the people that I know and talk to have had more impact from an accumulation of things throughout their life rather than what the school has done this year.
Do you think it's possible that school, generally speaking, like next year and the years after, can be a part of that stuff that happens in one's life that helps to educate?
Yeah, school has had a huge impact. I mean, like I was saying too before, like just the way that school has taught me to think about information. I think that has a huge impact on my, I guess like political beliefs, social beliefs.
Do you believe that in your
stories.
lifetime it's possible that there's peace on the planet, generally speaking, like the war in the Middle East, like the Palestinians and Israelis will find a way to exist together, that the people of color in the United States and white people will be equally
like
existent?
that all people will find equality and harmony with each other within my lifetime.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a plausible conclusion. No. But I also like, I was talking to Mom about, I know we were talking about like the whole thing of like a lot of people think of like how could I ever have kids and bring them into this world when this is such a messed up world, and like how could I ever do that? And I really also like believe that like the world is a good place. Like that's something and I don't know if I believe it because like I have to, but like I really do. I think that the world is a really good place, and I don't think that there will, so no, I don't think there will be complete harmony in my lifetime, or I don't know, ever in the human existence. Probably not. But I don't think that that's the only thing. I don't think that there's a complete lack of harmony either. You know?
I do know.
I'm gonna make an AI.
Yeah, Joan's gonna make AI a super awesome thing, and then it'll kill all of us. Or it's all about the meta, guys. Just upload yourself to Meta. The verse. Welcome to the verse.
I would do it.
Do you remember the movie
Yeah, I do.
WALL-E?
As long as I can just click a button and kill myself at any
Do you
point.
think that we're heading towards that, where we're all just going to be in this virtual reality, big fat
That's not what they
blobs
were
that
in, Gregory.
never.
They
well,
were
they
in
had the
outer space.
screens.
They just had their little TV screens.
Right. And Coca-Cola.
No, I don't think so. Because I know a lot of people who are really against that and who are doing stuff that's really against that. I think the whole belief that, like, we all are just going in, like, no. Majority of people that I know really love nature and really want to do things that allow them to just, like, go outside, do stuff, build stuff, make stuff, create things. And, like...
But isn't that desire what created civilization? Like the desire to build, make, do. You know, and that's how cities and technology's created.
Yeah, totally. And... But you were asking if, like, we were all gonna go...
And just become blobs.
Yeah. No. And that's kind of... So...
Do you ever wonder if your belief that world peace is not plausible is part of the thought energy that's keeping that real?
Keep me what real?
That we
Oh,
won't-
that we won't?
That's why you say it's not plausible. but
Yeah.
you keep the possibility open.
Yeah. True. Yeah,
If
that's
you
kind
say
of
no, it's not gonna happen,
Then-
you're fucking yourself over. But if you say, well, probably not gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it, then
But we're gonna do it anyways.
then it's like, all right, you're being realistic. Probably it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
But
So
But
it's
you're
like
also still
buying
gonna
a
try.
lottery ticket. You don't buy a lottery ticket knowing you're going to lose. You buy a lottery ticket knowing it's probably not going to happen, but there is a
My
possibility.
teacher said that he bought a lottery ticket like the other day or something. And he says we don't buy it because we think we're gonna win. We buy it because, like you said, I bought it because of the like 30 minutes where you were thinking about what would you do if you won.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like a little fantasy thing. He won $1,
I like
Ah.
that. Then
So
you can
like,
buy a new one.
right? Exactly. But I'm like, that's actually
buy
so
30
true.
more minutes.
Because
I like that,
Okay.
like, just logically speaking, if you don't buy one, you can't
Never gonna
win.
win.
If you do buy one, you've now entered into that realm of maybe.
Well, and according to Claire, you should buy it in a rural place because that's where they make it always win. Because no one's gonna buy it in the middle of nowhere, but like 700 people are gonna buy it in a super busy city.
Yeah, but they don't go like, oh, we're drawing. No, that's all in one big pot. Doesn't matter if it came from San Francisco or TBF.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
no, I
chance of
wouldn't
someone
be
winning it
surprised if they read it.
in like middle of nowhere, Idaho.
I don't know how that works. It's all in one big pot.
But does someone always win it?
I don't
Well,
think so.
eventually someone always wins it.
Unless.
This is interesting. I wonder if there's some statistics.
Yeah.
It's like if you roll a dice.
Seven.
I wonder
What's
if you
the
could go
odds?
into ChatGPT and say, look at all the lottery winner numbers from the past, since the beginning of time, and tell me what's the most logical lottery numbers to buy this coming draw.
That seems, I don't know, a little crazy to me. I doubt it.
Someone maybe already made a website to do that.
Probably.
What if there's a pattern though? Like there is, like, cause how is it drawn? Well, I guess it's those ping pong balls, right?
Yeah, supposedly. Unless it's all rigged.
I really don't know
It's all rigged.
much about lotteries.
The blue pill or the red pill?
I'll take them both, please.
Yeah.
Get real.
Did you see The Matrix? Did you like that? Did you see the other ones? Did you see Sense8? Did you see V is for Victory? No, Vengeance. V is for Vengeance.
V is for Victor. From Despicable Me.
Hey, Victor!
It's from Despicable Me.
Sorry about your dad.
Oh yeah!
We're done? Sorry.
And with a bang. And with a bang. Last big, good question.
Big finale.
Good question to end with. Good question.
Simon says, signs point to results undesirable.
DNA. No. Yeah. DNA.
Do not energize.
The point does not exist, actually.
Oh, it does.
What is the... How do you find the...
QED.
What's a question that you wonder for me? Like anything?
Why do you hate yourself?
How do you feel... Yeah, this is a question. Yeah, how do you feel about yourself? And how do you think you react to your failures? To
That's
points
a good
that you would
question.
consider a failure. How do you think you react to
I
failure?
think there's a couple. So I think my reaction to failure, there's an element of bullheadedness, like bulldog, like I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna keep doing this because I'm just, and I could just be like face plant
In the dirt.
and I'm just like
Face
let it
digging
go,
down.
Greg. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna win. So I think that's a part of my chemistry, and I think that. Let's see, what else? It's interesting when you said earlier at the beginning of this about like self-hate, like self-acknowledgement, because when I was 9, I went to a psychiatrist, a child psychiatrist, and I was talking with my grandmother in my 20s, and she remembered when I went, and she said, yeah, you always had this thing like you weren't man enough, or you weren't, good enough. And when I talked to my psychiatrist in my 20s, I like looked him up and found him.
Really?
And he looked a month.
Crazy.
He contacted me. He said, "All right, I'll look from your file, see if I find it." And a month later, he emailed me, and it was like, "Yeah, I wasn't manly enough, wasn't good
You were
enough."
9?
Yeah.
Like you felt like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's definitely been a thing, and
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yep.
Why do you feel like that?
I don't know. I think there's an element like that's part of my karma. Like I was born with this challenge. Like, okay, work on this.
It is always interesting too, because like, I think you have a lot. I mean, you always talk about like a lot of like strong women in your life who have influenced you, and like you have this very, I think, like creative, feminine-ness to you, but then at the same time have this very like strong that you like joke about a lot too, But it also like apparently has been a problem since you were 9, so.
Or before, it was like 9 when my parents
when it
like,
was
this
like,
fucking kid, we
this
don't
is
know
a
what
problem.
to do. We don't know what to do with this kid. Something's wrong.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy. Huh. I want notes from when I was 9 that I can look back on. My psychology at that time. You guys should have been taking notes.
Yeah, should we have sent you to a psychiatrist?
Yeah. So that
I'm
they
gonna
could take
treat my
detailed
kid
notes.
Well, I
as
think
an
you're-
experiment.
Yeah.
Your mom's a journalist. She might have journal writings from when you were 9.
That's true. I don't think so.
God, when will the glow up happen?
Oh my
I
God.
hate my
She
little
just
ugly
looks
kids.
so nasty.
When can I just dump this jerk of a husband, get a real mate, and have some fucking fun in life?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jonah.
Is there more to this question?
I love these pillows, you mean?
You know what's so stupid? They
I
were like,
made
oh,
them
let's
for
go
you."
make pillows for this project to pretend like you're, I don't know, whatever. Sew them all up, and then they say, okay, now this, like, mom's gonna take them and go over them with a sewing machine.
Oh,
No! I sewed it. I want it how I sewed it.
Yeah, that's
Leave it
Donna's-
be. Literally leave it be.
Donna's
Don't
own.
make them go over it.
So these are not
They're
have been.
fake. They're fake.
Oh, I thought that was all you.
Fraudulent.
So what do you think of that adult world that subverts the energy and wisdom of children and youth?
I think I'm tired.
Okay, we're done.